Here's all today's big stories this New Year's Eve with the ITV Lunchtime News. Good afternoon. A host of well-known names, including former England manager Gareth Southgate and London Mayor Sadiq Khan, have been knighted in the King's New Year's honours list. And it doesn't stop there. More than 1,200 people from fields including sport, business, entertainment and politics have been recognised. It also highlights the work of some unsung heroes who make major contributions to their local communities and to charity. Charlotte Cross reports.
From stars of the stage and screen, to sporting heroes, to campaigners for charity and for justice. Just some of those named in the 2024 New Year's honours.
The computer system Post Office spent an arm and a leg on is faulty.
Among them, some of those at the heart of the Post Office Horizon IT scandal.
It must be a bug.
Played by Will Mellor in the show, Lee Castleton has spent years fighting for sub-postmasters wrongfully accused and convicted.
Very, very proud and very humbled. It's fantastic. It's been a wonderful year, you know, it's a fantastic way to cap a year, but I would much rather the whole group were treated fairly, honestly and compensated, redressed properly than receive the honour, even though I am absolutely so grateful for the honour.
Former England manager Gareth Southgate was knighted for services to football, while Olympic gold medalist Keely Hodgkinson is now an MBE. As is Dawn Astle, who set up a foundation to raise awareness of brain injury in sport in honour of her father, the late England striker Jeff Astle.
Dad would be incredibly proud, I know he would be. And it marks, I suppose, a culmination of this extraordinary journey that we've been on, this overwhelming desire to make a difference to others, like my dad.
There has been some controversy. London Mayor Sadiq Khan was recognised for political and public service, despite a 200,000-strong petition opposing the honour. The oldest recipient was 103-year-old veteran Colin Bell, a Mosquito pilot in the Second World War. He was given the British Empire Medal for charitable fundraising and public speaking.
I was quite bowled over. I don't see myself in that sort of category at all, but, as I've got it, it's very good for the family CV.
There were hundreds more too, announced at a special event in London, honouring some of the best and brightest in Britain of 2024. Charlotte Cross, ITV News.
Extreme weather is disrupting some New Year's Eve celebrations with 6 separate warnings in place. The most serious alerts are for Scotland, where Edinburgh's outdoor Hogmanay celebrations were called off yesterday. Blackpool and Newcastle's fireworks have also been cancelled. The Met Office say heavy rain will likely cause flooding and power cuts, while snowfall in the north could make driving difficult. Storm alerts are also in place across England and Wales with gale force winds. Commuters are being warned to plan ahead as disruption is likely across the rail network today due to strike action by train managers. Avanti West Coast is running a significantly reduced timetable with only 1 train running every hour between London Euston and Birmingham, Manchester and Preston. Well, Alex Isaac is at Euston Station for us this lunchtime. Alex, not a great end to the year for passengers.
Absolutely not. The impact is definitely being felt nationwide for all those who want to travel on that Avanti West Coast service today and on the 2nd of January when the strikes are going ahead. There is a reduced service and the trains will finish earlier before 5 p.m. Now, the strikes are down to a pay dispute over overtime pay and will continue until May. The union says that its members are not getting paid the same amount as managers.
The managers have been awarded £300 extra to come in on, on their days off, and our members haven't been offered the same amount, and that's not enough. I would implore the employers to come back to the table with an improved offer and negotiate with us.
Now, Avanti has told us that they are open to working with RMT, but this will be a headache for Labour, who promised that they would end the strikes over their term. But it's going to be passengers that really suffer this industrial action over unreliability of trains and the fact that they're going to see a pay fare increase for 5% in March. It means it's not getting any easier. But if you are travelling today or tomorrow, then make sure you do check the timetables and maybe look to alternative routes.
OK, Alex, thank you very much. In other news, a team of US investigators, including aviation experts from Boeing, have been examining the site of Sunday's deadly plane crash in South Korea. The aircraft was seen having engine trouble and it received a bird strike warning from the ground. But a malfunction of the landing gear is believed to be the main cause of the tragedy. All but 2 of the 181 people on board were killed. And American officials have said Chinese state-sponsored hackers stole documents from the US Treasury Department earlier this month. Details of what type of documents were obtained hasn't been released. China's foreign ministry says it opposes all forms of hacking. And finally, while we have a few hours to go, New Zealand has already welcomed in 2025. Auckland was the first major city to count down as the clock struck 12 to see in the new year. Thousands took to the streets to watch the traditional fireworks display launched from the iconic Sky Tower. And in the last few minutes, fireworks are also lighting up the night sky in Sydney, Australia. That is all for now. Romilly is here with the evening news at 5:25 and then 10 to midnight to welcome in the new year. The news where you are is next. From everyone on the lunchtime team, do have a lovely afternoon and a very happy new year to you. Bye-bye.